Wednesday. Hope you're going to be joining me. So I'm going to just go ahead and tag everybody, let them know we are getting started. Actually, I'll do that after, but you know what you guys know what you got to do. You got to give me a thumbs up. You got to give me a heart, because then the algorithm will bring this to other people. And if you watch it on replay, that's great. So who am I and what am I doing here? So for those of you new, welcome. I am Bonnie Geller. I am the host of this wonderful community, Intuitive Eating for a Diet-Free Life. And I help women burned out dieters get off of that rule-driven eating spiral to start trusting themselves with food again. So eating is easy and it is enjoyable and it is nourishing to your body and your mind. I do this through intuitive eating. So I help you recover from dieting and disordered eating and get back to a place of being an intuitive eater the way you were born. In any event, that's who I am, and I'm excited today to be here with you. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to this community. We are here to support each other in breaking free from dieting to embrace a healthier relationship with food. Always use the comment box when I come in live to join me in the conversation live or to share your thoughts on replay. For those of you who are not aware, I do have a coaching program for intuitive eating. It is called Whole Body Trust, Intuitive Eating for a Peaceful Life. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can certainly just private message me or comment below and I'll reach out to you. Either way, I'd love to share more information about that if you're interested in getting personalized support. So today we're going to cover a topic that is really close to my heart and many of you. And it's breaking the cycle of dieting and embracing intuitive eating. How do you really go from the diet prison you've been in to becoming an intuitive eater? So let us just start talking about the problem many of us face. So how many of you have been trapped in the relentless cycle of dieting? Raise your hand. Now, if you're here in this group, maybe you've broken through that cycle, but you're still spinning your wheels, having some struggles around integrating all of that is involved with intuitive eating. Maybe you've tried every diet under the sun only to find your way back to square one, feeling more frustrated and disconnected from your body. You might be constantly battling with food rules. Thank you, diet culture. Feeling guilty when you eat certain foods, thank you, diet culture, and struggling with your hunger signals that maybe they're non-existent or they seem impossible for you to trust. Does that resonate? Comment yes if it does. But what if I told you there is a different way? A way that doesn't involve restrictive diets, guilt-ridden food choices, or constant self-judgment. I know that many of you are struggling with the self-judgment and being self-critical, right? And this solution lies in exactly what we do right here in this group, and that solution is intuitive eating. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not in my Facebook group, then you got to get in the group. Just type into your browser intuitiveeatinggroup.com or just message me or something and comment below the video and I'll give you the link. So intuitive eating, it's about reconnecting to your body's natural signals, making peace with food, and respecting your body for what it can do and does do for you. Let me just share a very quick story. I want to introduce you to Sarah. She was trapped in the diet cycle. She felt controlled by food rules, and she constantly battled her hunger signals and her body image. And then she discovered intuitive eating, and she began to trust her body. She began to make peace with food, and she began to respect her natural shape. And slowly, the cycle of dieting lost its grip on her life, and Sarah started to feel free, energized, and truly in tune with her body. Sarah is a client who went through my Whole Body Trust Intuitive Eating program. So to help you get started, I've created a free resource for you that I dropped in the group a post the other day. If you want that resource, let me know. It's called 5 Steps to Begin Your Intuitive Eating Journey. Even if you're here and you've kind of begun your journey, it is still 5 steps that are crucial for you to take. And it provides the practical steps to go through number 1, rejecting the diet mentality. What is the diet mentality? How can you begin rejecting the diet mentality? See, the thing is, the diet mentality is one in which it contains all your years of dieting, rules, the do's and don'ts. It's you saying, oh, I'll just have one and I promise I'll start again tomorrow, or I'll start on Monday. It's having those lists of foods that you can and can't eat, or that you label as good and bad, or healthy and or unhealthy, and so on and so forth. And it's the morality you attach to the food. So rejecting your diet mentality must be numero uno. Number 1, the very first step. But I know sometimes that's hard. Not sometimes, all the time that's hard. Because of the culture we live in, the society, we can talk about it here in the group and we can be rah, rah, rah with each other. And then you walk out into the world and you're bombarded with more messages, right? Which is why support is so very important for you. But the very first thing that I need you to work on is rejecting your diet mentality. The second is honoring your hunger. Now, what I mentioned earlier is that sometimes those signals are silent. You don't hear your hunger signals because for years you've dieted, and the dieting and listening to external food rules has disconnected you from those signals, or you've ignored those signals because, well, it's not time to eat yet. The diet says not until 12, but your body is hungry now, right? And so by you ignoring your hunger, by you denying your hunger, by you trying to numb those hunger signals with water or Diet Coke or coffee, you're silencing them. And so the second step is really to learn how to ignite those signals again, listen for them, and honor them. The honoring part might be hard because you may not trust them. That is why it's so very important to bring back that trust in your body. Step 3 is making peace with food, because you've battled food for so long. Food has become your enemy, not your fault. That's, again, due to your diet industry really pitting you against food, right? So food is your enemy and your mealtime is a battleground. But we need to make peace with food. We need to learn to allow all foods into our life. We need to understand that you can create neutrality around food, so food doesn't have that power over you. The more conditions you put on your food, the more power you allow that food to have over you, the more you will stay stuck in the diet mentality. So that's number 3. Number 4, the 4th step is challenging the food police. Now, the food police is only one of many destructive dieting voices that you have, but it is so very important to recognize that food police in all forms and to challenge it, to have retorts to it. So that's number 4. And number 5 is respecting your body. It is so hard, and I understand that, to learn to respect your body, because for so many years you've tried to shrink and sculpt your body to becoming a smaller body, and you have really rejected your current body. You feel like your body has let you down. You have perhaps even hatred for your body. But learning to respect your body is a crucial step on this journey, and it was one that will open up the path for you connecting back to your body and learning to trust it and its messages so it can properly guide you. Implementing these steps can absolutely transform your relationship with food and your body, just like it did for my client Sarah that I mentioned to you. So just for a moment, imagine feeling confident and at peace with your food choices. What does that feel like for you? What could that feel like for you? Imagine no longer fearing hunger. That's right. Do you know how many clients who start with me fear hunger? We have got to peel back the layers of that fear, understand where it comes from, and bust through that and celebrate hunger. So for a moment, just close your eyes and imagine no longer fearing hunger and instead seeing it as a natural signal from your body, one to celebrate. Imagine looking in the mirror and appreciating your body for all it can do for you, and it does do for you on a daily basis, rather than criticizing it. These are the results that many women, including Sarah, and many and all really of my clients have achieved by embracing intuitive eating. Now, if this sounds like something that you're interested in, that you want, just comment below, I need this, and I will send you my ebook, 5 Steps to Begin Your Intuitive Eating Journey, where I dig deeper into these steps. You can also just private message me, I need this. But go ahead and start. Just let's make it simple. Comment below, I need this, and I'll tell you what to do in order to get the ebook, okay? I'll send it straight off to you as a PDF. So let's break free from this cycle of dieting. Let's break free of the rule-driven eating spiral. And let's just start this journey, or continue on your journey towards intuitive eating and having self-compassion and love for yourself. So thank you for joining me today. If you're watching, then please post a comment below. Remember, a thumbs up or a heart will bring this live stream up for other people. I appreciate you being here. I'm happy to answer any questions. Again, if you want that resource that I just mentioned, it's free. Drop the comment, I need this, and I will share that PDF with you. And if you would like to speak with me about my Whole Body Trust Intuitive Eating program, I'm happy to have a conversation with you as well. I'm here to support you in whichever way feels good for you. Have a great rest of your day, my friends. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you being here, and just know that my job is to be here to support you in whichever way that means for you. If right now you're looking for these free resources, by all means, reach out. I'll share it with you. If you want to go a little bit deeper, then absolutely tell me, and we'll figure out what that looks like for you. Happy to support you anyway. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you here in the group.